Morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's really long time since I've done a video, and I just haven't had the time to even do much journaling or crafting, so this is well overdue. And I've kind of really missed my creative outlet of late, so hopefully I'm now going to have time to get a little bit back into it. So today I thought I'd start with just a little flip through of my current journals and what I've been doing kind of recently. So I have three journals. I have my bullet journal with notebook and collections journal. I have a kind of day-to-day journal, and I now have a junk journal that I'm going to start journaling in. And I've been making junk journals now for well over a year, and I've never actually used one. I've never actually used one of my journals to actually journal in. I've always used these. So I thought I would start. I've been inspired by Helen Colebrook, watched her little junk journal flip through, and that really did inspire me to start using my own. So I think we're going to start maybe with my bullet journal quickly. I've just started a new bullet journal, so I thought I'd just show you what I've done for November and just how I use my bullet journals. This is my new bullet journal, new Rhodia Gold Book. I've never used the Gold Book before. My previous bullet journal was a Rhodia book as well. I do really like the paper, but it wasn't a Gold Book, so it was a bit thinner and it wasn't numbered, which was a bit of a pain because I had to number the pages myself. But the Gold Book is great because it does pre-number the pages, which, as all bullet journalists know, it's quite a key thing for the bullet journal. Then within my beautiful Chic Sparrow leather cover, I have two other books that I keep alongside my bullet journal. Just generally a notebook, and this is really just a scribbling notebook I use. Very messy, I'm not going to show you that. This is a kind of supplement to my bullet journal. A lot of people use their bullet journal and keep collections all in the one bullet journal. Again, these are terms that you might not be familiar with if you don't bullet journal. But collections I actually keep in a separate book so that I don't have to transfer my collections every time I start a new bullet journal, because that can be very time consuming. So this is my kind of what I call long-term or permanent collections. I don't actually have a huge amount in here at the moment, but it's things that I always refer to pretty much on a daily basis, an ongoing basis, and I keep those in that book. And then my actual bullet journal, pretty much the standard layout for the bullet journal I follow. The Gold Book has a really nice already made contents page. Haven't started indexing because I've literally just this bullet journal starts from November. But that's essentially the index pages. Then you've got some really useful kind of annual, yearly planning pages. So you've got these, which I thought I would use just to remind me of key dates, events, my pet vaccinations, maybe birthdays. Just make a note using those. And then here is effectively the future log, and I'll be using these just to note down any particular actions or tasks or things that I should do in that particular month. So these aren't date related, they're more task related, so I thought I'd use those pages for that. Then I drew out the whole year from the start of the book, so November, December, and then I just put a line to start the new year up until the end of October. I definitely will finish this book before then. I usually get through one bullet journal for every 5 to 6 months, I would say. I've used Helen's lovely journal with me, I think what she called Everyday Journaling collection. I bought some of her washi tape and stickers, beautiful stuff. This is the collection that she's just released, and it's lovely. I bought some little stamps, some sticky tapes, and I actually bought the kit as well. So I'm really looking forward to using those in my new bullet journal. Then here's the cover page for November, and I also bought Helen's lovely Journal with Purpose book. and I've been using that to inspire me really to be a little bit more creative in my bullet journal as well. And I've just been doing some doodle art and motifs and things. Of course, the obligatory washi tape. So this is my kind of November month. Then I have my November tasks here and my habit tracker. I use these pages. These are subscribers to my company, my business website. And I also use this to plan out my bulletin, my monthly bulletin each month. I keep a record of snail mail, and this is a page I'm keeping blank at the moment for my what I'm calling reflection page. So it's more reflection of the month. So that's something I would do at the end of the month, reflecting back on what I've done and achieved in that month. And this is currently my weekly page, and as you can see, we're almost to the end of the week and I haven't even filled this in, but the idea is to have a priority for each week, a focus, a goal, and what I should review in that week. There's my weekly task, there's my weekly calendar. I've started a kind of a gratitude weekly log. I used to have a monthly, but I just felt that if it was in my weekly thing, I would more likely to fill it in. And then anything that I should note to do next week, I also put in there. And then this is my weekly, my daily bullets journal of tasks that I need to do for the week. As I said, this is a new book, so that's as far as we've got with that one. So that's my bullet journal and how I use that, and that's obviously my daily work task planner. Then this one is my daily journaling diary, if you like. This is kind of just a more factual, just a record of what I've done. I'll just flick through some pages from June, as I haven't done any flick throughs of this, I don't think, for a long time. So this is, and I just essentially just write down all factual bits, and then I just use scraps of paper, stickers, stamps, or whatever I have, just to decorate the pages as well. And I try and keep sort of to a theme, or at least a colour theme, whether it be nature, or in this one case is travel, because in July I was travelling. And this is another one where we were travelling in July, and so this is a little bit more travel themed, but it's stitching. Again, I was still travelling. And then back in at home, this is a fairly simple page. Sometimes I want to keep it simple. Sometimes I'm a little bit more. And this is a week where I got a new dog, Harley. So I kind of wanted to record that. I kind of always contemplated trying to put a few photos in each week. Unfortunately, my little mini printer isn't working, so that just means I have to do it on my computer and print them out and cut them out, and it's just a little bit more time consuming. It's not as easy to do. If I could just print them off on my mini printer from my phone, it would be a lot easier and just stick them in. But I might try and start doing that again. This is actually a place back home, Port Merion Village. And I really just try and use sort of scrap bits. I have a scrap box here, and that's just full of just scrap pieces of paper and ribbon and anything that, you know, I just feel that I could use in my journaling, and rather than just throw them away. So I've been doing that. So it's a coffee related page. Some flowers and some lovely collaging paper from Artzology I've used in here. And you'll see that in my junk journal I've been using some of Artzology's lovely washi tape, which I'll put the link below, but that's been really nice to use. We've got an owl themed page of fashion. Sometimes I just try to stick to the colour theme, or sometimes it's a different theme, another travel theme there. And then I'm a little bit behind in my kind of decorating of my book. As I said, I've not really had a lot of time to journal much. So that's my daily journal. And then this one, as I said, is this was my first ever junk journal that I made. And in actual fact, the cover I didn't make. This was an original book cover, which I bought in a German book shop, antique book shop. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, oh wow, that would make such a great junk journal cover. So I literally pulled out the insides, haven't done anything to the cover. That's exactly how it was. I've stitched right through and attached 3 signatures into this and just covered that with some ribbon. And then I have, again, as I said, used this more to record my feelings, my inspiration, a bit more of a creative outlet, what I'm thinking, maybe capture some ideas of what I want to do. But again, more of an emotional thing, more of how I'm feeling at any one time. Maybe capture some quotes that I like, that sort of thing. So in terms of my junk journal, and you know, I mean, I wrote this quote and then I put a little bit about on the back of why I like that quote. And then I do sometimes a little do these little collaging, what they're called, I forgot, snippet type things on each page. I'm also going to use this very much like Helen does, to use up a lot of the stuff I get sent in my Happy Mail. And I started collecting a little box here of with my glue of stuff that I've been sent through Happy Mail, and I'm going to start using that in my junk journal. So this was a lovely old photo that someone sent me, and I've just stuck that in with a little bit of Artzology's washi tape. And this Artzology tape is fantastic. And to be honest with you, I'd always use the typical sort of rolls of washi tape, and I've got so many of them as well. But these are really nice because they're very artistic and very arty, and they've got lovely colours in them. I love them. Essentially, they come on one sheet of paper, and I print them onto the. You can print them onto just plain white label paper, or even you could just print them onto paper, and obviously stick them in your book with glue. I've chose to print these onto a matte, sort of opaque, so it's kind of a clear sticker paper, and it comes on A4 sheets, and I can just feed them through my printer. So I've printed out 2 of her washi tape sheets onto the sticky paper, and then I just slice them up, so I can just use them like this. I mean, of course, the only thing about printing on this paper is that you can't tear this strip, so you just got to use it as it is. I sometimes tear my washi tapes, but you just do have to cut them. So this is an old photo stuck with a little bit of that Artzology tape, and underneath you can create little secret spots like this, where you can write maybe some more personal feelings that you don't particularly want anyone to see. You can just write those underneath like that. That's another piece of Artzology tape. And what I do like about using the opaque is that it does show, you can see the background through the tape, which is nice, a bit like you can with washi tapes. And then I've just journaled, these are old journal entries, but I've just started decorating these pages, and again I've used some of the Artzology collage paper and also some of the washi tapes, and I've just put a little bit of collaging there. Again, this is another one of the Artzology tapes, and some double layering here. This is from the Artzology tape as well. And these again, you can just write little things underneath things, have little secret places. I really like that. And on this page, I just use some stamping. I love these Tim Holtz stamps that I've bought. I got them as a set. The Stampers Anonymous collection. It's the mini blueprints collection, and it's got a variation of some. Really like those, so I've used a couple of those in here. Again, this is something that someone sent me, and I've just done some journaling here. And again, there's a little flip up here, again stuck in with some of the Artzology washi tape. We've got some more of the Artzology tape on this page, and on this page here we've got some of the tape. Just really love the designs, and again a bit more stamping. So I've just done some blank pages ready to fill in, and then within the journal I've also, while I was making it, I also did some pre-printing on some of the pages to make it a little bit interesting. I've made some pockets for the journal, and these are things that I've been sent again by pen pals, and I just like to keep those in the pockets. And of course I'm going to be filling these out. I've got some clips here and some tags which I can use to maybe journal on as well, and the whole book is full of some lovely stuff. And then again, this was a really nice little thing that a pen pal sent me, and it's actually got a little notepad in there, so I could put a lot of journaling in there. So I thought that would be great to keep in here in a little pocket. Got a few pockets in here. Again, all of these pockets, I think apart from a couple of them that I made, that one I made myself, but this one again is something someone sent me. And again, this is something I got sent from a pen pal. I've got some lovely creative pen pals. Donna is one of them, Suzanne, beautiful creative stuff. And you know, if I just put them in a box, I'll never enjoy them or look at them. So I think it's nice to have them in my journal, and then now and again I'll just flick through. I've got a little secret bag in here, and I actually have this is a original photo of my grandma, and in here as well I've got a little bit of money, which is actually some foreign money, but things like that you can just keep in these little secret places, which I absolutely love. And then I've got again, this was something that pen pal sent me that she'd made. Another pen pal little envelope which you could put stuff in. I think that I made this pocket myself. Again, this was a pocket someone sent me, which I've put in here, and this was something I got for my birthday off of pen pals. A lovely happy birthday, beautiful tag off that was from Ariane. Beautiful, and again keep it in there. That's another thing I got from a pen pal. I love these collaging, these art trading cards, I think they call them. Love them. This was a pocket that I made that was inspired by Wendy. So that's got a few notes on there, so I can add some journaling here and a couple of journaling cards put in there. And again, another sort of secret spot for the tie. And some digi-printing on those pages. Quite a lot of blank pages in this book as well, so plenty of space to be writing in. So this should last me maybe a couple of months, 3 months, with a pocket there. So yeah, I'm going to really enjoy using my junk journal to actually journal in, and I've also got some projects that I'm working on at the moment, a journal for a friend, and also I am currently working on some Christmas journals, which I'm hoping to get finished and ready to send to a couple of pen pals. So it's just finding the time at the moment. It's quite tough, but anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my flip throughs.